I forget you anyway.
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Haven't I told you never to talk about my sister that way?
But no hot-blooded dwarf can help himself. Those perfect lips, just made to be screaming my name. You must have had a few naughty thoughts yourself, huh? What do you say?
Right. You're suggesting I'm into incest? Well, to be honest, the way he looks is probably the result of it. It wouldn't surprise me. Shut up about Rika or you won't have a tongue left. Yeah, that sounds bad.
No, I'm kidding. It's strictly hands off with me and Rika. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we'd better get down to business.
I hope our mission was making fun of you.
No such luck. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
Any idea where this Oskias is? What sort of goods are you trying to find? Okay, let's just go through. Any idea what this Oskias is?
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
Let's show this Duster what Barat does to cheaters.
Poetry to my ears, Selraka.
Alright, murder time! So, it has assigned someone to murder. Beggar.
You looking for a place to sleep?
Nope.
There's a vent behind your boss.
Hey there, Carter boy. Care to try a taste of this? Any way you like it. Hey there, Carter boy.
No.
Care to try a taste of this?
Well, clearly you're not going to
Any
accept.
way you like it.
Oh, golly
2 bits for the needy. I see you around. You one of them Barat boys. You don't know from needy. Not until you're my age.
What do you mean?
You think Barat's going to want you when you're old? Soon's your muscles go, it's the clean crew or the streets for you. You're like me, boy. No woman's gonna let you in her sheets, not as long as your face is branded. Only place for you to end up is here, watching some casteless upstarts refusing to share their coin.
Yeah, somehow I doubt anyone's actually going to let him in their sheets anyway. Don't have time for this.
This'll be you someday. Soon you start to wrinkle up and Barat's got no use for you. Don't think you got anywhere to go but here.
I want to stab him. Be doing a good deed. Cleaning the streets.
Who the dust do you think you are? I don't need no sodding help from some jumped-up face-brand Carter thug.
Lovely. Okay.
Spare a silver. My boy needs medicine. The docs say he won't wake without it.
I see you've a
Don't look at me like that. I was beautiful once. I was beautiful.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Okay, so yes, I shall gather my party. Woo, party! And then right-click on the foe to attack. Use a talent like Pinning Shot or a spell like Winter's Grasp by left-clicking on the ability in your quick bar and then left-clicking on the enemy. If the ability requires a target for an area effect spell like... Oh dear, never mind. That is a bit slow. Right, okay, so what we've got, there's a common guard.
Sodding castless breed like rats.
Yep. Some don't breed with the that's disgusting.
Keep your gaze on the floor, Castless. I don't need your bad luck rubbing off on
Have you
me.
heard?
King's
Rubbing
got a
off?
team who found traces
Rubbing
of
off?
them deep ones.
Rubbing off? Okay, I'll stop.
Prices on all arms and armor,
No,
like they were
tools.
crafted by the
Signs of
Paragon
paint,
Smith
things like
Ronka
that.
herself.
Paragon or not, Ronka's dead. She's been gone 2 years. No one survives the deeps that long.
Hello?
They say the king favors his middle son. He may even name him successor at the assembly.
Lovely. Okay, that, by the way, is a reference to the other dwarven origin, the noble.
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
We're here to check out your wares. I'm Bloodiel, pleased to meet you. Can't believe Lesky never told you about his best friend. Can't believe Lesky never told you about his best friend.
Hey, when I'm with a lady, the last thing I'm thinking about is you.
Well, look around, boys. I can slide you on the markup, being that you're friends, but I can't give anything away for free.
Take a look.
Just don't touch anything if you can't meet the price.
Okay. So at this point, you're meant to have no money or anything, and because of all the ridiculous stuff they gave you at the very beginning for downloading early or what have you, I can't remember. There's ridiculous stuff like the Blood Dragon Plate, so I can automatically get 4.2 gold. To be honest, I never ever used that anyway. It just looks stupid. Also useless and also useless. That is actually very useful, but my dex is too low at the moment. I need to wear that as well, and I can wear that as well. So, yeah, there's nothing else I'm gonna have. No need to actually buy anything at this point. There's no gifts or anything. No better armor apart from that, which I've already just sold. Check this merchant out as well.
Do you mind? I have nothing you can afford, and as long as you're here, no one else will come.
You're a merchant, why do you wear a castless face brand?
Same as you. It's illegal for me to walk here without one. I'm from the surface, so by the law of assembly, I'm castless. But I think of the brand as just a part of the license to vend my wares. I use a washable ink, and when I return home, it's gone first thing. I cannot imagine wanting to wear the beastly thing every day.
You think I choose to live like that?
You certainly don't choose to live any other way. If you were on the surface, you could open a shop, claim land, and start a farm, and get legally married by the human chantry. Orzammar is the only place in the world that will treat you like this. Yet you all stay. I'll never understand it.
But isn't the surface disgusting and full of humans?
There is one thing about the surface, though. There are no castes, and we dwarves all look to help each other. It always seems sad to me that our homeland is the one place in this world where you're likely to be killed by a fellow dwarf. Now, unless you're gonna buy something, I need to unload and get home before the rain sets in. That's water from the sky, by the way.
Can I take a look at
Fine.
yours?
But try to steal anything, and I'm calling the guards.
Oh, spoil sport. Right, yeah, so... Oh, I thought it said Dalish. No, Duster leather boots. Seeing as I'm already wearing that, there's no point in buying any of this stuff. Yeah, I'm already dual wielding as well. It's actually a point. I know I can't use that yet because it's too high dex. Can put that on there. I've got another mod on as well that takes off helmets during conversations, which is rather nice. A quick save there. Cash, who are you?
Hey, boy. You look like someone who could use a spare copper. What do you say?
Phone. Hang on. Okay. Back. It's better not be anything dirty, you know, I don't think it is about dirt. You're looking to step back before I hurt you.
You haven't even heard my offer, boy. You look like you've still got all your teeth. Nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2. What do you say?
Wouldn't consider less than 2 silvers? I don't think he really cares about his looks. I won't consider less than 2 silvers.
You won't get a better price. I'm in demand. Top tooth and wig shop off the Diamond Quarter, 4 years running. There are some who just take what they want off someone like you. I'm offering an honest deal. What do you say?
Look at him. Do you have any idea who I work for?
Barat wouldn't like you throwing that around. This guy's an artisan that's practically a smith. We don't need that high a profile.
That sounded like a threat, Brand. You know the sentence for harassing a resident engaged in legitimate trade is public flogging and 100 silver fine.
Don't you have any legitimate work for me?
No work's legitimate if they let you do it, boy. The Assembly declared back in Darbir's reign that it insults the ancestors for casteless to perform any work the recognized lineages can do. Now, do you want it or not? 1.5 silvers, and that's my best offer.
Maybe I should just take the silver for myself.
Gracious apologies, Master. We were just leaving. Right now, forgive my friend. You know the vent fumes. They mess with the mind. We're very sorry to bother you. Now let's get back before you land us both in a cell.
Okay, okay, fine. So, let's go in here. There we go. Okay.
The ancestors were smiling on my bets today. Another round from the house.
Oh, looks at that one.
No castless.
Seems you got an open door policy on martyrs, though.
Who the dust are you? Oh, my mistake. I didn't realize you were one of his. I'm not looking for any trouble.
Tell me if you know where to find a man named Ascaius.
Is that what this is all about? He's here, all right. Right over there. Been nursing that same mug half the day. Paid up front, though. Good silver. What's he done?
Made Brunt unhappy. Asked many questions, refused to serve me ale. Well, get free ale, maybe. Refused to serve me ale.
Right, that's real clever. I hear what you're saying. You're free to drink here anytime, and whatever else you gotta do. Just try and keep it neat. I'm still paying for this space.
Okay. Oh, I didn't get free drink. Oh, bastard. Stab him.
What do you want? I've got nothing for you.
Hey, I'm trying to have a drink here. You mind standing downwind?
They say the Warrior Cast is hosting a proving so the Grey Wardens can look for candidates.
No, can't talk. Okay. Alright, so here's the guy. He's got a big pointy arrow thing above his head. Says Ascaius. It's not like you can mistake him.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Ascaius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
Let me see. I think probably the nastiest one was empty your bags. If we like what we see, you keep breathing.
Hey, you can't just... This is a public place. You got no right. I know people. I'm under the personal protection of a Norbarat. Try stealing from me and he'll...
You gibbering idiot, but that's the one who sent us.
Oh, no. What did he tell you? He doesn't think I'd play the turncoat, does he? Because that would be too much. I don't think I could handle.
Empty your empty your bags. Brat wants to see what you're hiding.
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Save your excuses. Let's get search his bags.
My pleasure.
Wait, I do have some lyrium. It's just ore. I made a side deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
Who have you been selling to? Yeah, who have you been selling to?
Surfacers pay good coin for lyrium. Mages up there, they use it for their spells. Smiths use it in enchanted weapons. I just took the money and ran. I mean, back to Barat to share the profits.
How much ore did you take?
Just a little, maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns?
Most of that's with my buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you forget to mention this to Barat?
We help you. Barat's after us next. Hold him still, Lesky.
No, I'll give it back. I'll find more. I'll get Barat double what he can make in a year. Triple. I swear. Just, please, don't kill me.
Stop squirming, or this is really gonna...
Could everyone who isn't about to die please turn around for a moment? This may be unpleasant. Thank you.
You can't do this. Help! Call the guardsmen! This is murder!
You two let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the back.
It's just a bunch of rocks. You're gonna kill me for that?
Sorry, Salvoka. The job's a job.
No!
Okay. So, what have we got? We have dual weapon sweep. We have dual striking. I think that's a mode. Yep, sustained. Bring that down here. That's the auto loot thing. Right. Oh no, that was pickpocketing. It was also useful. Shall use that later. So let's activate that. Do a dual weapon sweep. Oh. There we are. And stabby, stabby,
Watch it, horror, as I rip you up.
Missy, missy, missy. Or chase maybe in this case.
Come on!
Not much at the beginning.
Is it time to kill something?
Yeah, I agree. So there we are, lyrium and health poultices. Which is actually a useful thing to stick down here for quick access. Okay.
We have to get this stuff back to Barat before he starts wondering what we've been doing.
Agreed. That was some good murdering there. Okay, off we go, back to Barat. Barat. I guess he's
I'll get on it.
Right, click on the photo attack. Okay. So going back. So actually go to my house. I go back to my house. I don't know. Let's try my house. No, yes, no. Mother's still there. Hello, Mother.
Make yourself useful and pick me up another bottle while you're
Sister's buggered off. Okay, nope. Not there. It probably says in my journal. Where do I go? On the streets of the kill the skies, retrieve Lyrium and Scarstone, shop in the commons. Yep. Right. Back to the commons. This is not commons, this is Dust Town, says that. But off we go. So yes, it's as I say, this is new to me. I haven't done any Let's Plays before, so sorry for any dead air. Somewhere in the commons is his shop.
This place is going to the nugs.
Well, it does say up there. Barat's shop, there we go. That's not Barat's shop. Barat's shop is up here. Who are you? I know.
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
Work for Shaper?
And well, I might. After my mother took 5 years of her personal time sewing fine dresses for the head maid at the Shaperette, Mother tells me they never considered a single other candidate when the position opened for underwasher.
If you're a servant on your castles too. Is working for a Shaper that prestigious? I guess
It's barely under the king himself. They control Orzamar's memories. They oversee births, marriages, death records, histories, everything we do or are. Except you, I guess. Casteless and criminals aren't allowed in a Shaper's presence.
Then I guess you're not looking for a quick tumble.
Get away from me. I'll tell my father you tried to violate me. I would sooner lie with a nug.
Ooh, scary. Right, okay. Yes, look at that. That's a codex update. Visitors to Orzammar should keep in mind that the hierarchies of Dwarven society are much more complex than our own. It is easy to gravely insult a man simply by mistaking his position, since this can lead to unnecessary loss of life and limbs. I will attempt to mitigate the danger for my fellow travellers. The society of Orzammar is divided into nobles, warriors, smiths, artisans, miners, merchants, and servants. Now, you are undoubtedly saying to yourself, we have all those divisions among our own people. This is a dangerous misconception. Certainly we do have nobility, artisans, merchants, and these positions are largely inherited from our parents. However, the younger children of noblemen often choose to be artisans or soldiers. The sons of merchants may join the army or become servants, or apprentice themselves to a craftsman. This is all freely chosen. Limited perhaps by the circumstances of birth, but still chosen. What is a matter of choice for most human folk is dictated entirely by birth for dwarves. No one may become a smith who is not born to the smith caste parents. A servant who marries a noblewoman will never be a noble himself, and although his daughters would be nobles, his sons would be servants. For daughters inherit the caste of their mother, while the sons inherit the caste of their father. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Yeah, you'll be hearing a lot from him. He basically writes all the travel guides for Thedas, not Faerun, Thedas, or the DA setting. It's awful, I wish they'd never told us that. Basically, Thedas, Thedas, is the name of the world, and it's actually an acronym for the DA setting, which is just sad. I wish they'd never done that, and I can never... it's like something you don't hear, you can't unhear it, or you can't unsee it. Anyway, let's proceed.